Hello everybody, wee Paddy here, and as you can see before you, have a wee selection of traditional knives, and this is going to be a new series because it's not something I've seen done before on YouTube, but it's something, because of my direction that I'm going at the minute, that I felt it's only right to do it, because I'm promoting traditional knives as a great way to carry a pocket knife, as a knife to use for especially silly old buggers my age who maybe don't hard use knives anymore. So I'm really enjoying having a traditional pocket knife, the shape, the feel, all that of it. I mean, look, as you know, I still love my modern knives, and if I'm going to do harder use, I've got them to do that. But I do like carrying a traditional every day now. And at the moment, I'm carrying my boy's knife for 30 days. Never carried one as a main carry for 30 days. So that got me thinking, has anybody ever tested the traditional pocket knives for their use? I've never seen a video. Now, I'm sure there must be, because nobody's ever the first on YouTube. So if you've done one, well done. This is my version of it. And I've been trying to think, I'm down the caravan at the minute, so I've been trying to think of ways that I can test traditional pocket knives. Look, I'm not going into a real super test. I just want a little test to let me know that what I'm buying and what I'm getting is the same thing. Now, this is a GEC knife. This cost me about 140 quid. It's a boy's knife. And it's an over 2-inch blade. So the ones that I'm going to test like this are going to be over 2-inch blades, because they're the blades, 2¼ inches. They're going to make that 2¼ inch blades. So I want them to be that length at least, because that's going to be doing a day's work for me or people of my ilk. If you go along with what I'm saying, this is going to be for you. Don't know where I went there, but so what I thought is, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to sharpen them all on this is an old, what do you call these? The die sharp, and this is the fine, which I think is about 600 grit. So I'm going to sharpen it on the fine. I'm going to strop it a couple of times on there until it's slicing paper. Oh, and this is just out of a writing book, until it's, slicing paper properly. So I'm not going to, it's not going to go through all grits and everything. So it's just going to be that it's got a proper cutting edge on it. Then, with cardboard, this is the cardboard I have down here. It's off my lawnmower, the lawnmower box. So it's not super thick cardboard, but it's cardboard. So I'm going to cut 30 times with this. Just 30 cuts. It's not going to be all exactly the same. It's going to be different cuts, the same way you or I will do if we're opening a box or breaking up cardboard. There'll be small, long, all sorts. So I'm going to do 30 cuts. Then I'm going to go down to this smaller bit. This is an Amazon box. Okay, and what I'm going to do then with the Amazon box, I'm going to do 15 slices like that across, and that's to get to the tip. I want to make sure the tip there, it's cardboard and it's on wood. This is just a chopping board. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to sharpen a pencil twice. So I want to get every part of the blade and then see at the end of it, does it cut paper? If not, how long does it take to sharpen back? So without further ado, because this is probably going to be the longest one that I'm going to do on this, but what I want to do eventually is, you can see 3 knives there, all got Wharncliffes on them. And that's going to be my next test after I do this. So I have a Rough Rider, which is 15 quid. I have, this is A.G. Russell, which are around the 30-40 quid. This has got 12C27 on it. So I'm going to do a cut test with that one. And it's about, say, 30 to 40 quid. And then I got Shatton Morgan. Again, this is a higher range one, over the 100 plus. And I'm going to make sure. And what I want to do is make sure that all 3, what they're like at cutting, and will they be all okay to use as an EDC, or should we use maybe the mid-range one if this one doesn't bear up? Although this should, because there's good steel on it. I think it's AEBL or something steel on it. I'll double check that before. So that's what I want to do. Today I'm going to do, this is a clip point, and I'll do 2 other clip points. I'll do a medium and I'll do it, and then I'm going to put the results up. And you can see, and then choose wisely that what you want for an EDC knife. So without further ado, I'm going to turn you around and we'll do the big cuts first. as I say, I'm in the caravan, so this is a bit haphazard. Now, here we go. So I'm going to do 30 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is actually thicker cardboard than I thought it was. So there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and it's got a plastic back on it as well. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm going to slice this up. 22. Oh. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So there's 30 cuts of that. I'll turn this round to here now. 30 cuts of that, and then I want to do, let me just move these out of the way, 15 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make sure that I go through 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and one for luck because I might have just gone wrong. So there's 15 cuts there, and then I'm going to do a pencil, and we'll see how that is. Now, so you can see that there's quite a lot of glue on that. I'm sure you can. Anyway, let's sharpen the pencil. Do it down the floor. I'll have to get the hoover out, or Miss Sally's going to kill me. And I was trying to think of, you know, tasks to do that I would do on a daily basis. I mean, I have grandchildren, so sharpening all their pencils, they will appreciate, because half the time they're blunt. So I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to do it again. There's nothing different, it's just things that you do with a pocket knife. If you can think of something else you would like me to add into this test, please feel free down below. Let me know what you think of it. Do you think it's a good idea to do this? I've never really, as I say, I've never seen anybody else do it. And I say, this wasn't a complicated test. This is just a straightforward test. So, there you go. There's the knife after I've done them tests. So what I'm going to do is give the knife a little wipe, because there's bits of glue and whatever on it. And then we'll see what it's like at cutting paper. So yeah, I can feel a wee bit of a hick. Oh, there's a wee bit, but I think that might even be just glue. There you go, if you turn it around the other side. So yeah, it's cutting paper fine. So what I'm going to do is, I could just drop it, but what I'm going to do, because I want to do it the same with every knife, is I'm going to bring it down and I'm going to give it a few. What angle is this? Not a clue. This is just my normal angle, which I would say is somewhere about 17 degrees, somewhere like that. I must buy one of them wee gadgets. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want the knife to cut, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it cuts. These are such, that's the one thing our forefathers had, you know, above us. These knives were so thin, they cut anyway. Even when they're blunt, they cut. So, again, what I'm doing, I'll just give it a couple of wee wipes, and then we'll see if it's any sharper. There you go. So that took no time at all, and that's back to the sharpness it was. Now that's a GEC, and that's 1095 steel. that is probably what I would do in a day. Do you know what I mean? So I know that this knife, and I can do much more. You've seen that it was still sharp and I could have cut on for ages. But at least I know now that when I'm taking my GEC out, I can get as much work as I need, and with very little as equipment. I mean, I could take one of my little pen sticks, the little, is it Lansky? No, it's not Lansky. It's the, oh, it's gone out of my head. Anyway, you know the wee pen stick? If I took that with me, I could keep this going all day, not a problem. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know down below. I know it was a bit higgledy-piggledy, but I just wanted to find out if these, especially the cheaper ones, are they worth it? Do they cut? It's only it's 440A steel. This is 1227, which is a good steel. This is ABL. So they all should work, but I just want to make sure they do. Okay, take care, folks. Paddy's away. You want a wee face shot just to brighten your Sunday? There you go. Happy days. See you later. Bye bye now. Company time.